What? Hi friends, welcome to the Plain Fun RC channel. I'm your host Saul. We're here at Nall in the fall 2025. Folks, I was getting set up here on the electric line. Saw this wonderful BAE 146. Yes, 3D printed. Look at the size of the thing in relation to the pilot right there. Sir, tell us a little bit about the plane. What plans did you wind up using to print the plane?
I just bought the files from some guy in Bulgaria or somewhere over there.
Mm-hmm.
I printed it out, put it in the recommended motors and everything, and here we are.
And what size motors is it using?
270 millimeter EDF.
Just 270 millimeters. That's fantastic. What a great looking plane. So original, so unique, and lots of room in there. You can see that, folks. Look down in there with the battery and everything. Lots of room. We're in for a special treat. All right, sir. Good luck on that first flight.
Thank you.
All right, now. Folks, continue our coverage here of the BA 146. BAE, I think. BA 146. He's getting ready to go up. This will be a first maiden flight. 3D printed. Great looking airplane. We're real excited to see this go up. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. He has talked about being nervous in the service, and I get it. First flight jitters, all part of flying.
Take it off. Right.
Awesome. Look at that. What? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is one thing about a 3D printed airplane. When it crashes, it really explodes. Folks, stay with us here. Crash coverage continues here at Plain Fun RC. I think I see a tail surface in the distance there, sticking up. And these gentlemen are going to go through, head out there and get the plane. That's a shame. Beautiful plane. And they're heading out there to go pick it up. Stay with us, folks. Crash coverage continues here. Nothing worse than when you're going through and you've built an airplane for the first time and it goes down on the first flight. It's just heartbreaking. You know, you really put some time in it, whether it's 3D printed, whether it's balsa, whether it's composite, whatever it's made of. You know, you just feel a sense of a disappointment, you know. But nonetheless, you know, with a 3D printed airplane, you got the files, you can print it right back up, and you learn from it. Appears to be quite a debris field. I wish I had better coverage here, folks. I do apologize, but stay with us as they're out there going through, getting the airplane. Got a crash team going out there right now. You can see we got the crash cart heading out there. That's one nice thing about being here at Joe Nall. They have a crash team that recovers. It doesn't matter what line you're on, whether you're in the electric line, the main line, whatever it might be. They have a team that goes out there and helps to recover all the pieces. Obviously, you know, you've got some crashes that are just such a diverse debris field, depending upon the size of the airplane. We can see the fuselage right there, folks. Quite a bit of damage. Such a shame. sometimes with these 3D printed airplanes, you know, you can piece them back together fairly easily. They don't look all that great normally after such a crash, but nonetheless, there is always a possibility of that occurring. But as I said before, it's probably easier just to 3D print it and do it all over again.
Careful with the prop button.
It'll knock you over. It'll knock you over for sure.
All right, friends, I think that's it for right now. So, all right, friends, more to come.